I said so because, like, just like my opinion, he's a flip-flop player. One season is good and one season is not good. So, like, I think we've seen enough now, at least 5 seasons, where he hasn't been good. And you're saying
That's not true.
you're saying he's an elite dribbler. He's not elite
I didn't say he's
dribbler.
an elite dribbler. I said there's not many elite dribblers in world football. So what you're saying is you're comparing him to other guys who are.
I think football in general has
Salah's not an elite dribbler.
Football in general.
Haroon Wan-Bissaka. 3, 2, 1. You're all selling.
Yeah.
Oh my.
It's the same reason as Maguire. Like, we've got them at the same time, and like, I think we've seen enough now, man.
The whole
like,
point of building a squad, is that your backups can come in and replace those first team players and play the same football.
Bro, have you ever seen a winger get shut down like Haroon?
Yeah, that's great. And
Yes, but between the liners, you already know what time it is. It's Manchester United. Players keep or sell. It's going to get controversial in here. Haroon's saying that everyone's going to be sell. He's saying get rid of the keep sign. But we're going to see, obviously, Manchester United, FA Cup champions of the world. Hopefully you saw the end of season diagnosis. We're back again. Naib, Ryan, Adnan, Haroon. Boys, we'll start off at the back. Obviously, I'm going to leave out like the Tom Heatons and whoever else because we don't really care. We'll keep it to the main players only. It might be a bit controversial, but we start off with number 1, numero uno. I remember when we had David De Gea and there was loads of keeps and loads of sells. Half and
There was
half.
not loads of keeps. Well, there shouldn't have been.
There was one keep. It was Adnan.
All right. Number 1, numero uno. Came in for his first season at United. Obviously came in on the back of a potential man in the match in the Champions League final the season before. Andre Onana, keep or sell. 3, 2, 1.
How do you do the opposite of there? Like, you want to sell this guy?
what the hell? Yeah, just
All right, hear me out, yeah?
Go on.
I think, obviously, the Champions League howlers we've gone on about.
Yeah.
He had an absolute stinker in the Champions League. And I think he has to take the blame for like 90% of that Champions League campaign.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah.
Throughout the season, he's improved. I'm not going to lie. Even in the league, also he's brought in for distribution. In the league, when he first started off, he was a bit shaky. I didn't really see the distribution. The distribution he was showing in the pre-season, he didn't show it in the league at all. Like, his confidence took a massive hit, which showed in the Champions League campaign and in the league form as well. Throughout the season, I'm not going to deny he's improved. I'm not going to deny that he's made some excellent saves. We've had, I think, 76 XG against us. He's only conceded 58. I say only, but it's still a lot. But he's
19 better,
15 or 17 better, or whatever it was, the actual stat. But I honestly, and even in the cup final, he made that mistake. But there was a time where he was under a lot of pressure from the City players, and he was coming out and catching the ball or punching it out. And I was loving him at the time, don't get me wrong. For the long-term project of this club, I don't feel, and I think we've had this conversation a few months back, I don't feel he's safe enough in goal, or I don't feel watching him that he makes me feel safe when he's in goal. And the number one thing I want from a keeper, which obviously if we're to compare with De Gea, for a long time, De Gea, he made you feel safe. Obviously the last few seasons he didn't, but for a long period of his career, he made us feel safe in goal. Van der Sar made me feel safe in goal. Schmeichel, I caught very little amounts, so he probably made a lot of players feel safe on the pitch. He made a lot of fans feel safe. Barthez doesn't make you feel safe, we got rid of him. Tim Howard doesn't make you feel safe, you get rid of him. Roy Carroll doesn't make you feel safe, you get rid of him. Onana's handling feels like he's got a mistake in him every 2 or 3 games potentially. And also, you know how he was coming out catching the crosses in the final? He hasn't really done that much over the season, I don't think, unless I'm mistaken.
No, he hasn't.
What are you guys saying? Obviously, you guys all want to keep.
I one season. Just give him another year.
I think
before I decide to sell him.
He's coming to a team. His best attribute is his ball playing, and he's coming to a team that has a different back four, majority of which can't play ball.
Yeah.
Like, he's not going to trust to pass to flipping Evans every time and all this. Also, he's faced a stupid amount of shots. So you're bound to make more mistakes, and your mistakes will stick out more. I think I saw a stat of our season this season compared to all the last 10 teams to get relegated. How many shots they faced again? Guess where we were?
We was in there.
We were second.
Yeah,
top.
we were in there, yeah.
Good.
The only team above us was Sheffield this year.
Sheffield, 104 goals they conceded.
Every team that got relegated, we conceded more shots a game than them. He's going to concede more.
I swear we conceded more shots than Sheffield United this
We
season.
might have ended with more
I
shots.
think we
being
ended
conceded.
up conceding more.
Surely not.
No,
Yeah.
honestly, I saw the
They-
stat before you guys came.
They conceded 104 goals.
Yeah, they conceded the most goals in any
Ever.
Premier League history.
Yeah.
But we still conceded more
That's-
shots this season.
Yeah, but look,
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's mad.
Bro.
the fact that we've conceded that many shots,
Yeah.
it's always going. The keeper's always going to be there.
It's gonna be highlighted.
It's going to be highlighted more.
He
gonna
wasn't
concede more goals.
good enough this year.
Yeah, no, I agree
But
with that.
I
So. He
think
made too many mistakes,
it's
but
1
I'd
year,
say
man.
let him get a settled back four, and then we'll see next season if it's still the same.
And I think every
then-
keeper has mistakes in them. If
Yeah.
you say every 3 or 4 games, most keepers are gonna make
Yeah, I can't know.
a couple errors here and there, like across the season. His was just highlighted because it all happened in the Champions League.
Yeah, he cost us
and then he's
Champions
had a few in the league, and it's because he's Champions League form. We're like, oh shit, he looks shaky. I think if they get him, I think he looks too big. I think he needs to slim down a little.
I don't even know if it's that. I think he just looks so uncomfortable when saving the ball.
Yeah,
he looks
even-
very anti-orthodox.
You know, some of his shot stopping, he parries it out to the players that are coming towards him.
He's
So
a
he doesn't
flapper.
get rid of
He's
it,
a
like.
flapper as a keeper. But again, let's see next season if he has a settled back for people who can play ball. Then we'll see.
He
Probably.
hasn't done enough to sell it.
Yeah, this season I wouldn't.
No, but you guys also know any new player that we sign, I ride or die for them, innit?
Yeah.
I'm telling you, man, after one season, I feel like I've seen enough. of
I
this
hear
guy.
what you mean about
It's a
long term, a
I know,
long term
yeah,
plan,
yeah.
but
I know what you mean by that.
we
yeah.
have to give him one more
Yeah,
year with
I'm
the
saying-
pop up back four where
Yeah.
it's just consistently decent, and then
I think 1 year of any player is too quick to judge them.
Yeah.
exactly.
Also, I think we have so many other positions in the team that we need to improve. I don't think that's a priority right now.
I think this video, though, Naib was asking me off camera beforehand. Is this realism, or are we saying just what we'd think on that individual player?
well, I'm
and I think we should just say on that individual player.
I do a mix of both.
Yeah, I hear you.
Like it has to be realistic as
Yeah,
well, but at the same time, it's just what I think.
Yeah,
I don't think we should sell him yet.
Cool.
1 year is too much.
But do you see what I'm saying about the
I know what
safe
you
thing?
mean.
I don't feel safe.
I
with
think
him
he's
at all.
bad.
Yeah, I hear
Like his downs are not that bad though. Like, you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
no, you're right. His downs aren't that bad. His lows ain't that bad. But over the course of the season, even next season, I feel like he's gonna cost you 5 goals already, and you know that already.
Yeah.
Regardless
Yeah, he's
of
a
how many shots he
liability,
has,
yeah, with
I
the
think he'll
howlers
cost
we've
you 5
seen,
goals.
yeah.
But this is what I mean. In the league, if I go through it, I think all keepers are going to cost you a few goals.
True.
Vicario was
True,
great
true,
this year.
true,
He cost
true.
him a few goals. Raya, he's cost him a
They're
few
gonna have
goals.
flaws.
Yeah, that
You
too.
will.
His
Yeah.
competition
Alisson as well.
comparing to
People
other
say
keepers.
Alisson's the best in
Yeah.
history. How many mistakes have you seen him make?
Yeah.
Already? I've seen him make
Lily saw his
hear it.
mistake
I hear
the
it.
other
plenty.
day.
Edison makes. stupid
Maybe
amount
I'm
of
being
mistakes.
too harsh. I hear it, but
I think if the rest of the team is thing and then he still looks shaky,
Then
then
fair
you
enough.
sell him.
Then
innit?
you've been
But
Mm.
he's had 37 centre back partnerships or whatever. Like,
34 different.
And you also mentioned his ball
14
play.
different centre
We haven't
backs.
seen that a lot, so hopefully next year, if he does do that,
Yeah.
then
Hopefully with a
It'll be a
single back
bonus
four
for
in
us
front of him.
anyways.
He didn't have the back four to play ball all the time.
Yeah.
And
You
some
can't
of
play
these
ball with
passes
Wan-Bissaka
were-
at left back and that.
once we sort that out,
There was one
hopefully,
pass
yeah.
he made to Garnacho, I think it was against Tottenham. earlier
through
this
ball just
season.
straight over the top.
Brother,
Oh, that was
insane
unbelievable.
pass.
Yeah.
Even in the final the other day, he pinged one out to Kobe, and I was like, "Yo, if that was the Gea, he would have slapped that out for a throw."
Yeah.
No, some of his passes is incredible, to be fair.
Yeah, let's let the team settle and then we'll see.
Yeah.
All right, lads, that was a bit of a controversial one.
Even
Hopefully,
the
I
goal
don't
he
get
let in
clipped
the
up.
final, yeah, he made some good saves. That
He
Walker one,
did.
Yeah, and like you said, it came
That
out a
walk
few
home was
times.
Yeah,
class, bro.
yeah,
From where we sitting, looked amazing.
Yeah. All right, Andre Onana. Sorry for being so harsh. I actually feel bad saying that. You know. Bayern Dish, do we bother? 3-2-1.
I've never seen that guy.
Sell, I guess.
Just sell him, bro.
I'll
For his
him.
own sake.
Yeah, for his
I
own
would
sake.
sell him because
Ten Hag hates him.
there's a keeper
Let's
we
be
have in the academy who's meant to be very highly rated. I would
What's his name?
Eli something. I think.
With under
I don't know.
18.
Eli Harrison or something.
Even Kova that we sold,
Yeah.
he's doing well. And we got a buyback on him. Like
Yeah.
one of those
bro,
guys.
yeah, you know,
Yeah.
this-
Oh,
you can tell
that
he wants to go
Leverkusen,
as well.
isn't it?
If we think
He won the league with them.
if we think that Onana might not be the long term, then we maybe should get someone who we think could be the long term.
Another
As
potential.
number 2 right now, and give
Definitely.
them some more games next year.
Bro, I've
Can't
seen
get
Bayern
him.
linked away from us like a month after he signed, bro.
Yeah.
He was linked
Bro, I
to
feel sorry for him
Galatasaray.
though. How did he not get more games?
Give him back to Fenner, innit? Jose's gone there now.
Yeah, but if he didn't get
Double
enough
deal,
games,
you could take
he
McTominay
wasn't
as
rated,
well.
innit?
Anthony as well, bro.
All right,
We're gonna do McFred and Fenerbahce.
Tom here, and we'll skip. Lisandro Martinez, easy kick.
Bro.
Easy kick.
That
Give
FA
me all
Cup.
of yours. We're gonna keep them all.
Martinez, future United captain, hopefully. One
Just
of
stay fit, brother, please.
yeah,
Yeah,
if he was
yeah.
fit,
Yeah,
potential.
he's
player
quite
this season,
like
probably.
he's shown he's quite injury prone, isn't it? Like,
And to be
can't
fair,
stay fit.
a majority of it was
know.
the same
I
injury
don't
from
know.
last year, just being reactive.
He's rushing back.
He rushed him back.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so-
I think his injuries have been unlucky as well. Like
Yeah,
the guy
very
fell on
unlucky.
his
Yeah, yeah,
fucking
yeah.
back.
Huge, yeah, exactly.
We'll see.
Yeah, we'll move on from Martinez, the easy one.
Yeah, easy.
Varane, obviously, we know has been.
Oh, he didn't sign the
Whoa,
contract.
whoa, wait. Varane, we know,
The FA
has
Cup
been
buzz.
told by the club that I think did they offer him a new contract on lower wages and he turned it down?
I don't know.
There was no
rumours.
There was
but I
rumors
don't
that
know.
there's rumors that he got offered a contract and he turned it down because it was too low. And obviously he's going on a free. We already know this by now. But if you had the choice to keep or sell, 3, 2, 1, yeah, I'll keep him.
I'm gonna
What
sell
did I
him.
say?
I'm
Sell.
selling. Yeah.
Shun-
Let's hear out Naib first. Let's hear out.
Also,
Naib.
like it's the most obvious thing. His contract right now. What's the point keeping him? And also, people forget he fell out with the manager. There was a
Did he?
period. Yeah, he did.
See him at the end of the game though.
I
They were
don't know.
hugging.
And then-
Slightly, maybe. I think
He
there was,
did,
there was
and
a
then
chance he did.
it was during the Champions League run as
Yeah,
well.
yeah,
He had a stinker.
And
Think
Ten Hag
more,
kept
man.
saying that he doesn't want to play Varane because he wants to play Varane on the right hand side.
Yeah.
But then when Varane
That's
came
more
back
a
into it, he
manager
played him on the
personal
side.
preference, but at the same time, like from the fans' perspective,
Yeah.
he wasn't performing well.
I don't
And
think
like-
that's true. I don't think that's
He
true.
had one. He had
No,
one bad
trust me,
game.
like, people
and that was
forget.
when
It
he
was
came off
because
the
it's a
bench.
long season. People forget like those howlers he had, and
I don't think so.
he was
I
kind
don't-
of he was in the verge of being a washed player. Innit? I think he's.
I don't think
in
that's
that.
true.
I
I don't know. You know what Naib's saying? I think he's overstated it, but I think he wasn't
Maybe
to
I
the
am,
level
but-
that you expect from Varane.
No.
Yeah, but
At one
The
point
only
in the
game
season.
I can think of where I can say that he had like a bad moment was Copenhagen away.
Yeah.
That's the
But
only-
with a
I-
player
I
like
don't
Varane,
know.
can you progress with him?
No,
If
no,
you have
but
him in the squad, you keep him as a
that's what
squad.
we're gonna
But
keep
that-
him as. No
But
one's keeping
like,
as a starter.
remember, this is
but-
Varane, man. He doesn't.
I think you keep someone like that around.
Yeah.
Who's
Fair
been
enough,
there,
okay.
Winner,
won
he's
it
been
all.
there, and when he comes in, he does a job.
And he's not stinking up like fucking Casemiro. Like he's still in our team the best box defender we
Yeah.
have.
Yeah, but yeah.
And when
He's
you're-
our best defender.
in the FA Cup final, when he's on the pitch, I feel more comfortable.
Yeah.
Defo, especially
Like,
against the Liverpool game.
There's no
Bro.
He came back after not playing for how long, and he came back and he was class.
He's just
against
so
Liverpool.
good in the air, man. Any ball that comes in the box, you know he's getting his head on it.
Like, yeah, I think you keep a player like that if you can.
Do you understand the club's decision to
100%.
let him go
Yeah.
because of the wages?
He's on
Yeah,
high
100%
wages.
trying to reduce
He's old.
wages.
You're trying.
Oh, yeah, with the new
Ineos are trying
board,
to bring
yeah.
in new younger players
Fix
to
up the
build a
wage
young squad.
structures,
It's
yeah.
very-
I don't think it's a bad decision to let him go because
No,
his
it's
contract's
not.
up.
But personally,
And
I think
if you
not.
could have got him for 120,
That's me. If he was like 4 years younger,
you
bruh.
keep him in it.
Oh
And
my
even
days.
if it's only a 1 year deal, 2 year deal, you keep him around for the young players like Kwambala and them guys to learn from. So I'd just keep him.
Also, his injury problems are a huge issue because you can't rely on him.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
if he's
he
a
retired from-
squad player, it will happen less.
Yeah, you want him.
He could be the new
playing-
Johnny Evans,
You want him
basically.
playing
Yeah.
20, 30 games a
Yeah.
year, not 50 games.
Yeah,
a year.
yeah.
Like,
I'd rather have him as a squad player than the other centre backs that we have.
Defo, yeah. We'll get
He
to
also retired from international football,
Yeah.
had a 2-week break from international football, still came back injured, which was nuts at one point in
Yeah,
January.
he's
And I was
injury
pissed
prone,
off. Like, but yeah, it is what it is. Obviously, would probably prefer to keep Varane overall. Obviously, Naib has his reasons to sell or get rid, but understandably so. Still a legend in football.
Yeah,
One of the
100%.
best centre backs ever, probably.
To be honest, I think in the grand scheme of things,
Accomplished.
he's underrated, man.
I wonder where he goes
Probably underrated.
because he said he'd
Possibly.
only ever want to play for Real, Man United, and
And
Lens. innit?
Lens, yeah.
Back to Lens, mate.
Nah,
I could see him going Saudi though.
Yeah.
Nah,
He's
big
still
paycheck.
he's still got a high level to give
He's got
to a team.
good
Yeah.
European quality, bro.
100%.
Yeah, with the right club, he'll do a good job in it.
All right, as we move on, this one could get controversial. It's Mr. The Fridge, the Slabhead, Mykonos' very own Harry Maguire. 3, 2, 1.
I'm lying. Sell that bastard.
What?
You got Key.
Man said keep him.
I'm the only one keeping him.
Yeah, bro.
Alright, hear me out,
You're
alright, hear
too
me out.
passionate, man.
Nah, hear me out, hear me out. Hear me
De
out, bro. Hear me out. Listen.
Gea's cousin, bro.
The turnaround and the criticism that Maguire got
Overrated.
was very unfair, yeah? Guys started getting personal, started calling him Slabhead in the fridge and that, yeah?
he is.
Started calling him Mykonos' very own, yeah?
You just called him that. That was you.
All right, no, but all the criticism he got was probably unfair, and a lot of it was personal on Twitter or whatever, yeah? The turnaround he's done to also go from the captain of Manchester United to being removed from captain, and still, whenever he plays on that pitch, he's improved compared to last season. One.
No, I think
And
you're
also-
overrating him.
No,
You're
but bro,
you're
he's
overrating
put
him,
in a
man.
very good
That
shift this
turnaround is
season
not
whenever
that
he's been put in the
impressive,
team.
man.
The fact-
He was just doing his job, man.
Bruv, he
Just-
cost 80 million. Like,
No, forget the price tag. That's not fair.
No, forget the price tag. That's
I
over,
can't-
been
I can't
overstayed.
forget the price tag.
No, but also
It's been 5 years
you
now.
say
We
about
can't
Rashford.
really-
You say about Rashford that people criticize him without looking at the context. Look at the context that Maguire's had to go through.
Yeah, but
all the
Maguire's never given me the highs that Rashford's given me.
Yeah, because obviously he's not as good as
doesn't
Rashford
matter,
in
bro.
terms of being a player. But from where he was to where he is now,
Yeah, that still
and the
doesn't-
effort he puts in for the
That
badge,
doesn't work.
Nah, Maguire gets away with a lot.
The
as
reason
well.
I would sell him is because he's probably the only centre back we have who will actually get some money for, bro.
But I'm saying as a squad
As a
player,
profit,
he
yeah.
provides-
No,
he
I'd
provides
rather
you.
bin him. He's not good in it. He does
He is,
the
bro, he is good.
He
Nah,
does the
nah,
job.
he's not good. He's
He
not
has-
good.
Maguire
man.
is a good defender.
Listen,
To be a top
he has
club,
solid games.
Maguire can't be.
I would
in the
rather
club.
sell him for 20-30 million and bring in a young
Kambala,
Thank you,
go
Kambala.
play, bro.
Exactly.
No, you
Give
guys can
Kambala
bring-
minutes,
He's
man.
way better than
Listen,
Kambala.
you're forgetting we need to.
I love Kambala,
You're
but
forgetting we
he's
need to
way
rebuild the team,
you
bro.
remember that?
To rebuild the team, you need to sell players.
Yeah,
to
but
make
you also
money.
need good character. You know, after the game,
The good characters op-
Maguire
No,
was the
man.
one that was chatting to Mainu and Garnacho. The guy that did the.
You know what vibe that's giving me?
You know-
Henderson vibes.
You know,
man.
Maguire. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's fine.
Like, we
Yeah,
don't want
sometimes
that.
you
Get
need
rid
that.
of him.
No,
I'll keep
you
them.
move on. You move on, innit?
You was gassing up
as
the
a
under
club.
18s, yeah? You was gassing
Yeah.
up the under 18s before their league title win, yeah? You know who gave the speech before the game? Is Maguire. And then they win the FA Cup.
Because he wasn't paying for the senior team, so they're like, go on, give some morale, motivation to the youngsters.
This is what you
That's
did about
dead,
what's
man.
his name last year.
Weghorst.
Weghorst. Talking about things that are not football related.
Exactly.
I don't care about
He
his
wasn't
speech.
doing anything
Go be
in
a
the senior
fucking
team.
politician then, bro.
On low wages.
Go be a coach.
On low wages.
No wages, bro. Get out of the club,
Brother,
man.
He's a good player. He's a good player.
Look at the centre back list, yeah.
He's shit.
How many centre backs are we?
Johnny
getting rid
Evans
of?
is better than him.
Well, Varane's gone.
Yeah. So how many centre backs do we need to sign this summer?
2 minimum.
Free.
Someone to play with
And who are you?
Martinez.
What,
Yeah, two minimum.
And what one of
Two
those centre
starting.
backs are you going to get money for to pay for a replacement?
No, but I'm not talking about the money. I'm
None
talking
of
about the player itself.
Yeah,
he's
he's not
giving
good
The
enough.
money
context,
side,
bro.
I'm actually not looking for
He's
him
not
for now.
good.
He's
If
not
if
good
you
enough.
told me that we need to spend sell players to save money, to keep money, get money in to buy players, then I'll say sell, right? But I'm just looking at the player himself.
Yeah, the player himself is
ability-wise,
not good
and
enough
What
for
he brings to the
Manchester
team.
The thing is, yeah, you remember the good games, and he did have a few games that were good, yeah. But he was arse in the Champions League as well against Copenhagen. That game where Varane was shit,
was
Maguire
shit,
was
bro.
fucking
He's
shit.
just come back from injury though.
It doesn't,
So did
brother.
Varane.
He handballs
And also,
it
that's another
for no reason.
Yeah, and so that's another sign. He's falling off a bit. Like he's in picking
But
up
I've-
injuries.
No,
He's
there's
not
only
so-
one season.
No,
though.
but
The
he's-
last
This
10
is the
seasons,
first.
he's
I know.
been
I know.
regular.
That's what I mean.
He's
This
been
is
consistent.
He's
the
not
signs.
good enough
Early
player.
signs. These are
He's not
early
good enough for
signs.
the club.
I see.
How do you know next season he'll pick up more injuries?
Brother, I've seen
with
him.
a new.
I've seen
you
him
know
mark
what I
our
mean?
own player. Like I've seen him mark our own player. Like this
Bro,
guy
he's
is
done it
not
bare
good
times,
enough,
bro.
bro.
When we lost to Spurs, the guy was grabbing
There's a
up
whole
short.
there's a whole compilation of Maguire stinkers, but
He's not good enough.
He's not good enough.
Yes, they
There
will.
was
To be a good club, a big
He's
club.
marking Varane at one point. Fucking Hoyland is free, and he's marking fucking
But he was
Varane.
beefing on Onana, man. That's like, come
Brother,
on,
just
like-
get the guy out of here,
Try
man.
it.
Look,
Nah, listen.
thank you. There was a few games this year where he did well in it. There was that game where he fucking got injured and he stayed on, and he's probably freaking
Passionate,
concussed.
yeah.
Yeah, cool, and thank you for that. You cost me 80. You cost the club $80 fucking million, pounds sterling. Actually, that's the least I expected you to be alright. And he's shit.
No. I honestly think he gets a lot more criticism than he deserves.
Look, he's a mid-table
Oh,
player.
another thing.
I hear you, man. I
Did
hear
we
it.
win anything with him starting?
Yeah, he won the league
majority.
last year.
He was on the start.
and
It was
Varane
Varane and Martinez. See,
All right, under Oli, he got second in the league. He was starting every game, and he had the least goals conceded that season.
So what?
Oh, that was his
Didn't win
peak,
Him and
innit?
Lindelof, just say
Okay,
it.
that was his
And De Gea.
peak,
They win
and we
nothing.
haven't seen anything else after that.
They win
Says
nothing.
more
We
about
saw his
Oli's tactics,
ceiling.
actually. Says more
They
about
win
him.
nothing.
Says
And-
more
He
about
had a
him.
ceiling, and
I don't
then
think we
that was it.
conceded
Says more about the
I
quality
don't
of
think that's
people
true.
around
We
us.
didn't concede the
There
He
we
was
go.
good that season.
No, we didn't.
Oli, it was Lindelof, Maguire, and De Gea. We conceded 35 goals that season. Least goals in the league that season.
We kept the most clean sheets. We didn't concede.
That was last year.
No.
Liverpool-
Last year,
that
they are
season-
the clean
it was
sheet,
before-
most clean sheets. Last season.
Ole had
Yeah,
no
De Gea's on the
away
board.
game.
No. He got Golden
He's
Glove.
only
No,
got
I
one.
don't think he got Golden Glove.
That was Alisson, then, man.
Last year he got it.
He got it last year. Yeah.
No, I'm pretty sure they conceded 35 goals, which was the least goals that season.
Let's check. So what year was that?
I think it's 2019, 2020, no?
His
So
first
19,
season.
20.
His first season, yeah, with Oli.
Was that his first season?
Yeah.
Because he was a beast in that first game. Remember
Yeah,
the
but-
first game against Chelsea when we won?
Yeah,
4-0?
that was.
Remember that first game and he was an absolute rock.
Yeah,
I tweeted some madness.
We
since then.
conceded the
I'm
third
not gonna lie.
least. Liverpool
Oh, is
conceded
it?
less. Man City conceded less. We conceded 36.
Oh, right. Which is still good. How many did they concede?
Yes, all right. 33 and 35.
Is it?
But they
That's
scored
I was
way
close.
more than us.
terrible defensive season then.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like that 36, that couldn't be low enough to be.
All right. Anyway, that was my point on Maguire. I think I would keep him as a squad player, but I get why you guys would sell.
Bin that guy.
And I was
I'd rather keep Evans.
like last season I said so, right?
Did you? Oh, okay.
Last season I said so, so I understand where you man are
But I
saying.
think your reason
he
not
didn't
still not
improve
good
this
enough,
year.
man. I don't know what you're seeing in that.
I see a good squad player. That's what I see.
Yeah, but 80 million good
Yeah,
squad
but
player.
It's
But
not, the price tag's gone now, bro. That was 4 or 5 years
Yeah,
ago.
it don't matter.
That's
Yeah,
gone.
but
Yeah, but the price
No,
tag
but it
now we
matters.
can get
It
for
always
him.
matters because he can't be a squad player for 80 million.
But it matters
that
for
guy is sitting on your
perception.
bench.
But for an actual player,
Yeah,
but
but
for him
it's
as well, he's
gone.
gone.
That
He
price
For
goes
an
tag's
actual
gone.
player, he's not good enough anyway.
Yeah.
We know
It
that
matters.
he's not
squad
good
player,
enough.
bro.
I know, like, we
Cup,
tried to
you'll
get
be
rid of
right.
him. Ten Hag tried to get rid of him
we tried
last
to-
summer.
he's
It didn't
literally
work
not
out.
That's the
because of-
only reason I've given him praise this
Yeah.
year because he was actually okay, and I thought
Exactly,
he would
yeah.
like, be a bit.
He stuck down and done his job in it, but
All right,
He
lads.
finished eighth,
We'll
bro,
move
he
on.
was-
We'll
He
move
was
on.
part of that team.
We'll move on, lads. We'll move on. This one, I hope, is probably easy. Victor Lindelof, 3-2-1.
I
bro,
forgot we even. He
I forgot
for
about
us.
this guy as well.
Everyone says so, yeah?
Yeah,
Yeah.
There's too
I'm
much.
I
sick
forgot
and
about
tired
him.
of that guy, man.
But he-
Time to
every-
move on, man.
And he's not even that bad, you know.
Nah, every time there's a physical
He's just
presence,
soft,
it scares
man.
the life
Yeah,
out of
He's
me.
soft. He's soft. He's hella soft.
He's soft.
Like he's a squad player, but at the same time he's a very
What
bad
game-
squad player.
What
now.
game did he play left back? Oh, that game scared me.
He was stinky.
It was
at
a
left back.
Copenhagen
He
or
played
something.
left back a
Was it-
couple.
Nah,
Against
there was a
Forest.
Premier League game. Nah, he just miskicked it and gave away a goal. Who was that to?
Probably Forest or something, bro.
Ah, bro.
We had too many
That was spooky.
I
combinations.
think it was Forest, you know.
I thought it was a bigger team.
We
but yeah,
conceded
maybe
early
that-
goals, and I think it was one of those games. I don't know. I can't remember.
That
But
was
remember.
spooky times.
Should we just move on from
Yeah,
here?
yeah.
We all want to sell. Sorry, Vic,
forgot- I
you've
forgot
had
you
your
played
time.
for us.
Yeah, you've had your time at United. Probably
he's a
surprised.
he's a
I don't know,
Jose
he's
signing.
injured,
He's
apparently.
been in the club for that long, you know.
He's had quite a lot of injuries as well over his career at United.
Yeah, but I'm saying it's that age now, innit? He's just picking up injuries.
I forgot about him. I
How old
actually
is he?
forgot about him.
He's not even that old. I think he's 29. Yeah.
Oh, right.
All right, we'll move on. We want to sell Lindelof. Victor Kambala, 3-2-1.
Academy, Carrington,
Academy player.
Finest.
Carrington.
Mad
bro.
passion for the
Bruv.
club. Celebrates with the fans on the side.
I'd loan him out.
I'll keep him.
I'll keep him. As a squad, man, as a squad, that's
loan
decent.
him out.
He's good enough to be in a
But I
squad.
know what you're saying.
I think he needs more.
Yeah.
Well, you want him
He
to have
needs to improve
experience.
Because that game against Bournemouth, for example, he was very bad.
Yeah, but do you remember the game against West Ham and he was bringing that up from the back and that playing it? And was he
Yeah,
playing right
yeah,
back
yeah.
as well? He was class. You know?
Yeah.
How,
I think-
how would you describe
no
his playing
maturity.
style? Like, what sort of defender is he?
Did you see when I say
a good question.
when I say I wanted to keep Varane around? It was for this.
For him,
For him.
he'll learn from
Yeah.
Varane. Okay, yeah, now
That's why I
I
wanted to
agree, yeah.
keep him. I don't really know
So
what
it's
his play
more-
style is yet because I haven't seen enough of him.
I think he's someone that likes to find a pass on the floor,
Yeah.
but in a short distance. And he's also not afraid to carry the
He's
ball
very
out as well.
aggressive,
He's
which I
aggressive,
like.
yeah.
Yeah. And he's not afraid to carry the ball out, like dribbling.
Yeah.
Like he did
I
against
just
Southampton.
think he needs.
He was
more
highly rated,
experience.
but he's got
I hear that.
injuries.
Yeah,
innit?
yeah, he was
So,
very highly rated in the academy.
Yeah, maybe loan him out. Depends on who we can get in, but
If it was a Premier League team, I'd loan him out and get him.
yeah,
some
maybe send
experience.
him to Ipswich or something.
Yeah, yeah.
Get McKenna like.
But if we kept him, I'm not gonna.
I hear it, lads. All right, we'll move on to Johnny Evans. 3-2-1.
Keep my boy, man.
Everyone saying keep.
Keep
Alright,
him. Make him a coach though.
Haroon.
Yeah, I'll keep him as a coach.
Haroon, what
I'll
you saying?
I'll keep him as a coach, not as a player.
I'm sure he came in on like 10 grand a week as well, and they must have had to
Yeah.
up his wage because he must have been like, brother, I didn't expect to play. Like,
30 games this season,
Yeah,
bro.
his bonus must be
Age
crazy.
39?
Do you know-
36. Sorry.
you know, I just love that guy. Like, I never wanted to sell him back there, so I just
same.
keep
He's a
him,
good dude, man.
Just keep him. Fuck it.
I'll personally keep him as a squad player. Happy to have him around.
But only 5 games. Like, I don't want him playing 30. Just
I'll give him 10.
He's a retirement.
Nah,
Yeah,
I'll give
whatever.
him 10.
I'd keep him like if it was more of a coaching role, then I'm happy to do it. But like I wouldn't want him rotating with
my
the
boy.
centre backs
But
mainly.
even when he's been in the team, bro, he's been solid.
yeah, no, I agree with that. But
That assist
if
to
we
Bruno
have,
alone,
let's say we have
keep him.
Lissandro and another centre
Oh
back,
yeah, the Burnley one.
I would want
Wow.
2 centre backs to back up, and then
Then
worst case
Evans.
scenario,
Yeah,
then
Yeah, that's how it should be. Yeah.
So
Should
if we
be
got
like
rid of him, I
6th
wouldn't mind.
choice.
Yeah, like I wouldn't want him playing more than 5-6 games, like Ryan said.
Yeah.
But I just keep him because
But
like
yeah,
him.
if
My
if
guy.
like I would probably sell him.
Brandon Williams, I'm going to ignore. Tyrone Malacia, 3
I forgot him.
to
Damn.
1.
Alright.
Keep.
Naib saying keep. Ryan saying keep.
I'm bit
saying
of both,
sell.
man. I don't
You're
know.
saying keep.
Yeah,
He had a very bad injury, so you can't be too
I
harsh.
saw
on
him at the
innit?
final. I actually saw him, so I know he's
And we
alive.
haven't seen him
There was-
since.
I wasn't sure for a bit there.
I'm saying sell because
He's
I
not
wa-
good enough, innit?
I know we haven't done Shaw yet, but I'm assuming we all want to keep Shaw.
hell no.
We'll get to that. All right.
Oh,
All right, sorry, leave that for now. I'm saying sell Malacia because I want someone to come in and challenge Shaw rather than someone to be a backup to Shaw. But we'll get to Shaw now. So Luke Shaw, 3, 2, 1.
I don't know where I stand. I don't know.
keeping our
I
What are you
wanna-
saying, Naib? Keep.
keep.
I'm saying keep as well, and you're saying you're not sure.
I'm not
You're
sure.
saying
Sell 100%.
I'm not sure.
Nah, I like
It's time
him,
to
man.
go.
I know he's unreliable because
He's
of injuries,
unreliable,
but he's
so-
actually quality, man.
He's quality.
He's so good, though.
But I want quality for 40 games a season, not for 23.
no, but
I don't wanna see that.
we have other players that could play around that position.
Yeah,
now.
but my
We've seen it,
concern is, like you said, he's too good. If he's there, you play him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Problem is he's not there enough,
Yeah.
and that means you don't buy a left back.
Yeah. And that's the reason I would keep Malacia, because I think we should sign a left
but
back.
Malacia is not been that
Bin
good,
Shaw
though.
and keep Malacia as a backup.
Yeah, but Malacia's
No,
a good
I
backup.
think you should sign a first choice left back.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
Luke Shaw fights with him.
No, because
I'm
Shaw.
not-
Yeah, the
most
only
likely
reason I'll
Shaw's
sell
not
it
gonna be available to
if you
fight
sign
with
a starter.
But if he plays less,
you know what? I
then
rate
he
Shaw
might-
very high. I'm just sick to death of his
Yeah.
injuries, bro. I'll be honest.
yeah.
I'm
I
just
hear
sick to death of it, bro.
There comes a
You
point
just
where
know, yeah, like enough's enough. You just cut ties in it.
I-
Now's
I-
the time.
I don't want to cut ties because I think when he's playing, he's probably the best left back in the Premier League.
Yeah.
Problem is we don't see him play enough.
Yeah.
And I don't know what I'm going to get. Am I going to
infuriating,
get 20 games? Am I going to get 30? Am I going to get 10? Even this year, every time he came back, he's gone again.
Literally.
But that's like because of his the process of rushing back, picked up another
Not even.
injury.
He's
so he
just
can't really,
injury prone, man.
No,
But
but they
it's
didn't
always
rush him
has
back.
been.
After, bro, because these lot were saying he's in training from December. He didn't come back till like middle of Jan. Him and Lissandro, they both come back.
And Mount as well. There's that group of them, so like you can't be too
No, but
harsh on this
for
season.
them, you can.
This
say
is a bit different, man. Everyone's getting injured, isn't it?
Yeah, but
at the same time.
Shaw
historically,
is 10
he's
years
always
of this.
been like
He's been at the
10
club
years,
10
yeah.
years.
I think he's our longest serving.
Like, I know
player right now in the club.
everyone loves Shaw. We all know how good he is, but at the end of the day, it's just.
I'm
it's
in
too
the
much,
middle.
man.
So you're ready to move on
Well,
from
sorry,
Shaw
Naib,
now?
you were saying keep
Keep him, yeah.
and
It's just because how good he is when he's available, isn't it?
You can't build a
You
team
can't
for the
really find
future.
another replacement
Yeah.
at the same level. innit?
You can't build a team. For
Maybe
the
there's
future
a players with
style of play
potential.
someone who is like
Yeah.
you
Not
never
there
know
enough,
if he's going to be
yeah.
there or not.
And
Can't do it.
It's 10 years. It's not
Yeah,
one
it's
season.
not
It's
like
not
it's
like
just-
Lissandro
yeah.
where it's his second
Like we've
season.
given him the
Yeah.
benefit of the doubt in the past, but now I think
Yeah.
just
I might
move
be
him
on
on, bro.
so you'd say
Sell
sell him,
him,
keep
man.
Malacia's back up, and
And
sign
then sign
him.
a proper left back, starting left back, someone young and who you know.
But like, who's out
Because
there? There's no
what
really
concerns
out.
me is the players we're being linked to. If
Kirk
we're
and
being
them, man.
linked to and Alfie Doughty and them, like I think
Nah,
who I think
that's-
is a good player,
He's
yeah.
just a wing back, man.
But I don't. That concerns me. So
Yeah.
if you're gonna go get a first choice left back, then sell Shaw, man. Like because he's
Let's say, for example, it was a Dogie. Would you be happy to keep Shaw? You buy in a Dogie.
I'll
No,
sell
I'd
You
Shaw.
let him play first.
I'd sell Shaw.
Then
Serious?
I'll sell Shaw.
Yeah, then I'd have Malacia there.
Serious?
A
Yeah.
doggy.
Do you know what it is?
I'd like
Because
to
I've
keep
been
Shaw
seeing
behind-
enough, man.
behind
Shaw
the-
would not be backup. That's the issue. When he's
Yeah,
fit,
Shaw's
he's too good to be backup.
up.
So it would just again be one left back, 1 week another, and they're not the same type.
I know
of
the
player.
other players can fill in that position.
Yeah,
So
that's the issue.
I don't know, man.
I don't want that headache of
The
him.
thing I like
being
about
too good to
Shaw
play.
is though he's flexible because he could go centre back. Like he took good
Yeah.
Lissandro
Yeah.
backup.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Oh yeah, that's true as well. I forgot
at,
about
at
that.
some
actually.
point, I think
You just gotta cut ties, man.
and forget the emotional stuff. I think
Yeah.
it's best.
if you're selling him, he has to have a testimonial, innit?
yeah, he deserves one.
He's been here for
He
10
deserves
years,
one. He
bro.
deserves one for all his injuries.
Don't
That's
think he's played
mad,
enough
you know.
games for
He
them.
deserves one for all his injuries.
Yeah,
he's played
10
enough.
years.
You don't get injured though. and he
10
takes
years
one
and he's
more,
played like 13 games. for the
13
club,
games.
bro.
You get injured. and
There must be some
testimonial
threshold
costs.
of how many minutes you have to get. Okay.
Well, Ryan, have we changed your mind to decisive
I
also?
just sell
or-
him. Yeah, I just
Sell
Oh,
him.
you sell him now, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Fairs.
I
So
mean,
we
I-
had two
I
keeps,
need
two
to cut the
sell.
emotional ties because
Yeah.
I really like him. But yeah.
That's literally what we need to do this season, man. Forget all
Do you know what will hurt me
emotion
though?
and all
He'll
that,
go
just spin
somewhere,
it.
stay fit and fucking
Yeah, watch.
ball out.
and that'll
Yeah,
piss me
trust me.
off.
Where do you think he'll go actually?
There's loads of clubs that have
Chelsea?
who fit.
Anyone would take him.
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
Anyone would take
He
him.
suits that hybrid role now, innit?
If Alfonso
Modern
goes
game.
Madrid, buying my.
I hear it.
Bro.
All right, lads, we'll move it on. This is the right back position now. The last of the defenders will take it on to Diego Dallo. I'm guessing will keep
Yeah.
after the
Player of the
season.
season.
Probably one of the players of the seasons at
Yeah.
United. Keep. We'll take it on to a bit more debatable one. It's my guy, is he 36? Haroon Wan Bissaka. 3, 2, 1. You're all selling.
Yeah.
Oh my!
It's the same reason as Maguire.
Whoa.
Like we've got them at the same time, and like
lost.
Listen,
I think we've
Adnan,
seen enough now, man.
The whole
like,
point of building a squad, is that your backups can come in and replace those first team players
Yeah.
and play the same football.
Bro,
you
have
can't
you
do
ever
that.
seen a winger get shut down like Aaron?
yeah, that's great and all, but
Yeah, he should go play for fucking Palace and shut down the winners because I don't. That's.
I'm worried about the
I
other
need
team
more.
trying to
I
shut
need
down
more.
our wingers, bro.
Say you
I
get
need
to
more.
Champions League final.
No.
Dallo's coming out. I'm
No.
putting Wan-Bissaka on.
No.
Because you're playing
You're
against Mbappe and Vinny.
Bro,
Bro, you're playing
Mbappe's dead.
against Sancho and you can fucking put me out there and I'll do a job.
No, man.
bro,
Listen,
fucking
bro.
that bum, man.
When you build a squad, the whole squad has to be able to play the way you want. The second a right back gets injured and Wan-Bissaka comes in, you're gonna have to change the whole way the
The worst
defense.
thing is, yeah, Wambi, yeah, he does lock down those guys, yeah, and then I watch Trossard and then man bad him up. So I'm like,
I'll be honest,
Bro, that's very rare.
Bro,
That's
even
very
when
rare.
even though he locks guys up, he still has a lot of deficiencies defensively.
100%.
We act like he's perfect. He's not.
No one's acting like he's perfect. He
Yeah.
definitely has deficiencies. But if you have one job specifically to give to him, and he'll do
but
it.
there's not.
I don't
Yeah,
need-
but you're
there's
acting
not
like
any-
There's
Bro,
not
other
enough.
team
That's a
will-
skill. That's
Yeah.
a
No,
big
no,
skill.
it is a
That's
skill.
big
There's
skill.
about 5 wingers you need that for in world football, bro.
Yeah, and you don't play.
don't need
and
that for
We're
everyone.
gonna
And
be
you
there
play
soon.
around that.
We're
Bro,
not-
we're
we're playing in
forgetting.
Europa League,
be
bro.
there soon.
We're playing in
You're
Europa
too
League,
simple-minded.
bro.
You're too
We're
simple-minded.
not going to be bucking no Mbappe's anytime soon, bro.
are.
We went. Tell me.
and
After the season,
In a
we're losing.
pre-season friendly, we might buck him, bro.
Mbappe is going to Real as well. So
Trust.
2 of the wingers are going to play for the same team.
Exactly.
I don't need him
I know,
to
man,
be
they
there
don't-
for one game. Potentially, we're going to play 3 years from now.
What, don't you think he's a good backup option for
Listen,
them?
no.
On the right hand side.
No.
No.
He's enough. He's not going to cause problems in the squad. He's happy to be there. He's not. He's probably not on a lot
I
of
don't
money.
want
as
him
well.
to be there. Happy to be there.
He's not on a lot of money.
Bro.
You shouldn't be
Our
happy to
right
be there.
back.
We're Manchester United.
Our
You should
right back
want
is
to
going to be
fucking play.
important in terms of building up play and attacking. In
Yeah,
the way
a
in
progressive
which you wanna play
footballer,
You
yeah,
can't
exactly.
do that, innit?
But we can't always play that
If you
style
don't-
against every team.
Yeah,
No,
but if you have
then
Wan-Bissaka
that's the
in your
problem.
squad,
The
you're
problem
saying
is
the
us.
president of
We
being a
should
defensive
try to
team.
play that way
Yeah.
every game.
You
no
don't
matter
need
what
bro.
happens.
No other team, what other big team has a specialist right back to lock up wingers and doesn't win games? Bro?
Because
City
no
don't
one
have
else
that.
has got that type of player.
And
available.
everyone else is more successful than us, bruv.
No,
City don't have that.
Brother, I want
Only
City.
2,
They
3
just
teams
they
are
just
more
have
successful.
Walker. They're like
Walker,
Walker, do
just run,
everything.
just run, bro.
Do everything.
Just run.
And he does everything.
He does it.
You man got no passion for the club. Man.
Passion.
So
Nah, man,
that
I think we
fucking
see
Also,
that enough,
another
man.
thing,
It's
like
too
what I said with
negative.
Maguire, Wan-Bissaka has decent value, bro. You'll
can
get
get some
20
free,
mil
yeah.
for him, bro.
Yeah, and his contract's running out next season.
Yeah, we'll
unfortunately.
get
So
10,
he's
15 mil.
Probably, possibly going to go this summer.
Yeah, at least make money from him, innit?
All right,
Just
we'll move
slap
on.
him in the lease deal if they're signing a lease, bruv, and get 10 mil off or something. That.
I will move on. Academy product. I hate to say it, but all right. Scott McTominay, 3, 2, 1.
I need a different one that says bin.
Bin.
What are we selling?
Yeah.
Yeah. But we tried to get rid of him last summer. It didn't work out.
Look.
I've been trying to get rid of him since he
What
came
I will
in.
say is, big him up. He scored some big goals this season.
Unbelievable goals.
The Brentford one.
Those leg winners.
I wouldn't say unbelievable.
Bro,
but
the
big goals.
Brentford one that come off his shin, like
Yeah.
the volley, off his chest and the shin.
Yeah, all right.
That was nuts.
Yes, he gave us good moments, but overall
But-
as a player, he's not good enough. He's not good enough defensively.
yeah.
He's not good enough on the ball.
Yeah.
You can't have him in the squad for the hope that he'll come on and score a goal.
Yeah.
Like we had, like he saved us every day. He scored like 8 goals, bro.
The problem is, yeah, with him is that he will come on and get you a goal, and then the next week they start him, and then
And
he's
he's
shit.
ass. Yeah.
He's not a midfielder.
And it's just a
not a
consistent
footballer.
cycle, bruv. The guy is not a football
He's
player.
a box crasher.
Yeah.
Box
I-
crasher,
That's all he
yeah.
is.
I
That's
don't
all
need
he
it.
is.
He's
He's
a
not a
box
striker. He's not a midfielder.
He's not good on the ball. He's not good defensively.
He'll make himself a presence.
He
in
can
the
win a
box.
header. He can strike a ball. Yeah.
Yeah, and he'll give away a penalty.
You need better.
Like, he'll come and score a goal and then go give away a
Because
penalty.
I think this
Played in the wrong
summer,
position. That's why.
we need to. It's
his
more about
position,
increasing
bro.
our floor, bro. The technical floor of the team needs to go up,
Yeah.
and to do that, you have to get rid of the players who don't have that.
Like, I can't believe he outlasted Fred. Like,
Fred's
Fred
better
is so
than him.
much better than him.
Yeah, Fred's better than
Anyway, go send him to Fenerbahce. They can do McFred over there in Turkey, bro.
McTominay's contract runs out next summer as well. So, but yeah, we're all
They should
selling him
terminate it
in.
now.
We're all selling him. Sofian Amrabat, 3, 2,
Don't do that now.
1.
Oh, for
I'm
God.
not putting it up because
All right, get that Amrabat shirt.
He's
now.
going anyway.
No,
It's
grab
not-
me that.
it's
He's
not-
gone. I don't think they're going to sign him
it's
anyway.
not keep or sell. It's just keep or give back.
Give
And
back.
We'll just give back.
Look
All
at
right,
this.
listen.
You should have created a give back one for his.
Sofian Amrabat is my guy. I went Morocco. I wore this top. He's also the reason why we won the FA Cup final.
No, he's
I'm just
not.
saying. One of the main reasons.
Alright,
not
look,
the
send him
reason.
back and
bro,
refund their
send
loan
him
fee,
back.
bro.
All right, listen, hear me out. Have you ever seen this in your life? The FA Cup official account on Twitter posted a 5-minute compilation of Sofian Amrabat. I never seen anything like that. in my life.
They posted a 5-minute one of
compilation
Manu.
every single player on
No,
the
none
pitch.
of them were 5 minutes.
They posted.
Kobe Mainoo's was 5
Kobe
It was
minutes.
Mainoo.
2 minutes 36.
Wan-Bissaka was 5 minutes.
3 minutes.
No, it wasn't.
I swear that. Go check it right now.
Bro, I watched it, yeah, and all it was, half of it was him running. There was no ball playing. It was just
Look,
running.
he had a good game,
so
man. He had a good
He's
game.
one of the man of the matches.
Yeah, and he's not good enough for the club. Bin him.
He had a good game.
No, all right, let's be real now.
But
All right.
Anna, you
Let's be
ignore
real now. Let's
the
be real
rest
now.
of the season,
Every time
man.
he's played, he's
He's
been
Well, so did
shit.
you all sell? Did you all
Yeah,
sell?
I
I'm gonna
Also,
sell.
yeah.
It's just give back. He's
him
not
on.
ours to sell.
So you wouldn't buy him?
We activate that
Can I say one thing?
season
Before
policy.
you man say one thing, let me say one thing. He got a lot of criticism this season. Yeah?
Rightfully
No,
so.
no. I also think a lot of it was unfair because firstly,
No.
he came in, he got played at left back. Secondly, the same context we're giving to the rest of the team, like Rashford or whoever else, he's come into a shocking United team. Yeah.
But we bought him for that.
I'm not finished. Let me finish. Sorry.
But you can't use Rashford every time because we've got the highs of Rashford. There is nothing to
And he's
show
already
of
in the
Amrabat.
squad.
Just seen the highs.
Amrabat's high is an
Amrabat
FA
had
Cup.
man of the match in
when
the FA Cup.
he
in the
wasn't
World
man of
Cup
the match.
against
A one-off game.
Against
I'll be
Mbappe
honest,
A
I'll be
one-off
honest.
game.
in
To
2022.
be honest, I've even seen highlights of that
And
game
that game,
after, and he got
cooked.
rossed up.
It was
bro.
just one
He made
time.
one tackle.
It was one tackle.
He got rossed up that
Alright,
game.
let me hear me out. Anyway,
no hear
so
me out,
I also think there's been times where he's come into the midfield in the season, and people have said he's been shit, but I don't think he was actually as bad as people made out.
That I agree with. There's
Like,
games
even-
where there's
it
games
was
where
a
people
Liverpool
said,
game. I swear he played well as well.
There's games where people said he had a shocker,
Yeah.
and I'll be like, he was
And it was
okay.
unfair.
Like,
Liverpool
That's
away.
unfair.
Liverpool away. He was arse.
No, he wasn't.
Because he can't. He got a yellow card
well,
straight
at home
away.
he was good. He was
Yeah, at home he
yeah,
was
yeah,
good. Against Man City away, he was shocking. Gave away the third goal. Like he's too slow on the ball, and he's not ours.
He's
so
got no
just
engine, bro.
Just send him
yeah,
back,
bro. I don't even know if we're arguing.
No, for 20 million, he's good sign. The same
It's
way
not
you
a
man
good
hounded out
signing, man.
Sabitzer, yeah? The same way you man hounded Sabitzer,
He's another shit
he's a
one.
crucial player at Dortmund now.
So
But
that's shit,
Dortmund
bro.
have a
No, he's
system
not
though.
shit. They
finished
Dortmund have a
fifth.
system.
Dortmund finished fifth place.
He's a system player.
6-2
Shit,
in
bro.
last
This is
season.
not shit.
Shit.
No,
And do you know how they play him as a fucking 10, basically?
Trust. Another McTominay. Bro,
Like,
he just basically
them-
another
He's
McTominay.
garbage, bro.
We need to improve our midfield, and you want to keep.
You want to
everyone.
keep this guy, bro? When he
Sofian-
runs, it's like he's running
Sofian,
in
I try my
dirt, bro.
best,
He's so slow.
I tried my best. I tried my best. Alright, let's move away. So,
another one.
Sofian
Send him
Amrabat.
West Ham.
I would actually, honestly, I'm being real, yeah. I would actually keep.
Yeah,
him.
then
I know you would.
I know what you man are saying.
Bro, if you know if you were in
I don't
charge
see
of
it,
keeping
man.
and
I
selling
don't
teams,
hear you,
you're
man.
relegation
I
side, bro.
The
I
whole
don't think
team
he's
would be the
shit.
same.
He's just average,
He
innit?
sold
At
that one
best.
guy so far.
Yeah, but you can't have all.
The only guy he sold so far is McTominay. That's the only guy he sold.
Alright, let's move on.
You know
Casemiro.
what? I'm surprised he even sold McTominay. I'll keep it.
Yeah, same.
I genuinely thought he was going to keep.
So I told you, man. I don't have agendas like you, man.
It's not agenda,
You
man.
do. Your agenda is to keep everyone except one player. You've
Like,
kept
as a-
everyone else.
exactly, as a
you
club, you
sold
wanna-
Onana
sold-
and you've kept everyone else.
That's true. All right. Casemiro, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, your time's up,
Get him
buddy.
to a kebabish near you ASAP, bro. He needs a new career.
What did Carragher say? Like
What
the
on?
football leaves you something like that. It's a,
Yeah,
No,
man.
I don't even want to be
That's actually
disrespectful.
so
That
about
was
it.
bars, bro. Man said football leaves you, left him. That's
yeah,
crazy.
that is so peak.
I don't even want to be disrespectful about the guy, but
Big
it's
him up,
definitely
man.
time to
Legend
go.
of the game, but it's time to go.
Yeah, it's time
Saudi,
to-
40 mil.
Hopefully, we get
Do
good
your
money
offer.
from him, but
We'll do you 2-for-1 deal. You can
2
take
for 1.
Amrabat as well if you want.
Should we
No,
move
you're
on?
not to sell, bro.
We're selling.
we don't
the
have
player we
Amrabat.
loaned.
That's the thing. Like we don't have him.
No, but trust me, we'll give him to you as well. Because
Muslim
Fiorentina
as
won't
well.
mind. Fiorentina won't mind.
All right, we'll move on. Casemiro, yeah. Kobe Mainoo obviously is no point. Lifetime contracts. Yeah.
But no,
Boom,
let's play
lifetime,
on
bro.
time already. Like, what are we talking about here?
All right, Christian Eriksen, 3.
Oh,
Shit,
I
we
forgot.
had him. Sell that guy, man.
Slow, bold.
For his
no
health
legs.
condition, his health condition, bro.
Terrible.
But
Can't
I
be
just
doing
want to
this.
say, remember he had a good season last season as well. Like, let's not act like he's
Yeah,
shit.
no.
He's still good.
It's
No,
time to
you know
hang
what?
on.
Is the injury ruined it? Like injury he had in it.
Andy Carroll.
Yeah, he landed
left him
on his
over
knee in
this
it.
week.
So
Yeah.
We were there,
since
innit?
then
Yeah,
he
we were
wasn't.
there, yeah.
He hasn't been the same. So it's kind of hard.
Also-
peaking it.
I just think those guys were short-term signings anyway.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
were just
they
stopgap.
were,
We were
stopgaps.
hoping we
Yeah.
were hoping for 2 years, but really we only got
And we
one
did
good
sign
year
his
out of them.
replacement this year.
Yeah,
and
we-
obviously,
And even then, he probably wasn't expected to play that many games in the first
last
season.
year.
And he
No,
still
But
last
this
season,
year he's
yeah,
moaning about not playing enough.
No,
And when he
probably
does come on, he's been
wasn't
asked.
he needs to relax, man.
been
He got
He hasn't got
heart
legs,
problems.
man. We need legs.
No
in
legs.
the
His
midfield.
heart, man. He's got a cardiac thing in it.
Yeah.
No, but he's got no legs. But also he pulls out of challenges, pisses me off.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
There was one against
bro.
Liverpool, yeah. He came
He's
on.
soft.
in
He's
the-
a cone,
in the-
innit?
In the fucking quarterfinal, he came on, yeah, pinged it, fucked up, gave it straight to them, and then ran through. Luckily, Bruno just clattered the guy.
He's,
I remember
he's the
that shit.
epitome of what we lack in midfield. Like we lack so much fight and like dual winning
strength,
presence.
innit?
It's
and, like,
annoying because we want to improve our technical floor, and he's got technical ability, but he doesn't have anything
he
else.
has no
So,
athletic ability. Yeah.
Yeah.
You need a good mixture. We don't have that.
He was only on a 3 as
Yeah,
well.
yeah, straight, bro. You can't say he
I
flopped anyway. It's a
think,
free
the
signing.
plan is Mount to be his replacement, basically.
Yeah.
Someone who's technically
And has
good and has legs.
legs. Yeah.
I just remember something we was meant to do in the season, but anyway, it doesn't matter. Move it away from Christian Eriksen, obviously captain, Portuguese Magnifico, as some might say. Bruno Fernandes.
Oh, this is a controversial.
3,
I don't even know.
2, 1.
I'm going middle, bro.
You
Keep it.
We all said keep.
No, I'm saying him.
You know what it is? The last
Alright,
6
alright.
months changed my mind, didn't it?
Yeah, no, not
What was it 6 months? What, 4
Not
months?
6
3 months. Or
All right,
whatever.
now let's hear you out first.
Go on.
Let's hear you out first. What's changed your mind?
Just like his recent games, innit? Like
Flip-flop agenda.
flip-flop, you know. Nah. He just obviously like he's the only one that was performing well for the club, and like especially in that FA Cup game, like you tell like without him.
Why did you want to sell in the first place? Like 6 months ago or whatever.
I don't know, man. Like as a good football club, you want a player that could control the game, doesn't like miscontrol, give away passes, give away possession, stuff like that. And he's the epitome of that. He does everything, all of that bad things. But at the same time, like I mentioned, like the recent months, he's been performing really well. And without him, there's no creative spark. He's the one that's creating the chances, stuff like that. And there's no really good replacement in his position in the world right now. So keeping him is a bonus for us. But getting rid of him, it'll be a mistake on our end.
I told you a year and a half ago, I watched us play against Aston Villa and they smacked us 3-1, and he didn't play.
Yeah.
And I said from that day, I'm never going to want to watch United without him again. And then this year, when he missed those games,
That's the thing.
just
Like I
shows
can't
how
see
important he
a
actually is to
United
United.
team without him now, innit? Because if I look at like in Europe right now, there's not really anyone really like him, innit? At that level.
Yeah, but you don't need someone like him.
But
That depends on the team and the new manager and the system as well.
no, but the thing is, you don't need someone like
You
him
don't need one
necessarily.
person to create all your chances.
No, you don't, yeah. But having someone that is such a creative monster like a Kevin De Bruyne, it can change games for you. It can change seasons for you. And someone of that level, they don't come around.
Maybe
often.
I'm bought in by the patch, but
Yeah, that's the reason I'm in the middle probably because of what he done at the end of the season. If you asked me in Jan, I would have said.
But the thing is, we saw last year that he can play in a more functional side
he
as
can.
well. So I've seen it now. Like 2 years ago, I said sell him because it was him and Ronaldo. I said you can only keep one of them, and end up Ronaldo was the one that went. I think selling him now is crazy.
I think I
Rooney,
would
what are you
say,
saying? Why are you on the edge? Or
I'm on the fence. I'd say right now where we are as a club, we probably need to keep him around for another season or two. But the way we want to play in the future, I think we need to look to sign someone to replace him again eventually in the next year or two.
I think that's crazy.
I don't think it's crazy.
I don't think we do need to replace him, but I think what we need to do is get technical ability around him.
Maybe, yeah.
And
I
then
just think
ask
he's
him
too
to do
erratic, man.
less. He is erratic.
He's too erratic. It does my head in.
It's frustrating.
no, that's because the role he was playing this season, it wasn't his best position or
but
like his
he's
style.
always been like this. Even
The last couple months, we
No,
put him in
but
a
he's
10
al-
position,
he's
and he's been
always
always
flourishing.
been like this, man.
He's always
Even
been
in the
erratic.
seasons where he did well and he was getting goals and assists, you could see there was games where he would just keep forcing.
Spamming, yeah.
It's
But
not
he's-
good.
Yeah, but that's
the
because we
brain
had no,
thing.
but,
The brain
no,
does it
but
as
we,
well.
we haven't had an outlet like that in the season.
We have
before
had
now.
outlets, man. We've had Martial and Rashford. These man are outlets.
That was like 4 years ago. I'm talking about like the last 2 years. The last 2 years.
No,
It
but
was
again,
one.
I would keep him because I think where we are now, you need to keep someone like him around. You know he's going to create chances for you in that. I don't think he's the best player in the world.
If you do get a good offer,
I think he's one of the best players in the world.
I think
I don't.
no, that's
The only-
over,
He's
that's
too,
a bit
he's
too
too
much.
inconsistent to
Yeah.
be to
the
be in
only
that
way you
class.
replace him though, and you want to go into a more technical style, then you need to get someone of like Odegaard
Wirtz or
or
someone like that.
Wirtz or Musiala,
Yeah.
like those guys.
Yeah,
who are
those guys.
complete
Provide as
different.
much as
No,
but
you
they're
don't
complete
need
different
that.
profiles.
You don't need that.
So what
That's
I'm
my
saying
point.
is, if you're gonna go for
I
a
think
creator,
at
you might as well
United,
have Bruno.
You don't.
You need a
name
Bruno.
name me
don't
one
need a
name me
Bruno.
one team in world
We never had
football
a Bruno
who has
before.
one player who creates all of their chances. They don't.
Yeah.
The whole point is you build a system to create constant chances coming from different angles and that. We rely heavily on Bruno because we have no one else to do it.
Yeah, but that's
But
not
when you
his
have a
fault.
player of that ability,
No, yeah, that's
you
not
have
his
to
fault.
utilize
That's not
it.
his fault. 100%.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
I
not
agree.
his fault.
And I agree with you. But I'm saying going forward, I don't think that's how Ineos see the team. Everything going through this one guy. Because there's like I said before, he's so erratic in that you can't just solely rely on him to create chances.
No, but that again, it's that we can't criticize him for how the club has
No,
failed him.
I
You know what
criticize
mean?
him for his performances.
Yeah,
he was
he-
terrible for 90% of the season. I'll be honest.
Yeah.
This
the last
season.
the last 2 months he
Not
turned
90%.
up.
No,
but
no,
he's very bad
90%.
for a lot of
60.
it.
I'll say 60. 60.
I'll say 60.
The last
To be
2
fair,
months
man,
he performed.
I-
I'll give him
that's
that.
40%
No,
of the
because
game.
I think January I was saying like him and Rashford, we need more from them because those are our two best players, and I think he gave us a little bit more at the end that Rashford
From like
didn't.
March
So
to,
we'll
to
say
May, he was good.
yeah.
But-
And I think like him getting injured and missing 2 games actually helped him because in that FA Cup final he
Bro,
looked better
after
than
that,
he
Yeah, he
looked
freshened
live.
up. He freshened
After
up.
2 games rest, he's gone back to 2021. Bruno Fernandes.
Legit.
But this is the thing. Like I said, I think last year we need to reduce
Ask me
how
Bruno shit.
we need to reduce how much he plays. We need to reduce how much he plays.
Yeah, if you
Definitely,
do,
I agree with that. Definitely.
Yeah.
That's what
He
I'm
shouldn't
saying.
be playing as much as he does.
Let me say that I'll keep him this season again because the stage we're in, we're in the transition stage. You want to keep someone like that who demands respect from the players around him, and you know he's a good player. On his day, he's very good. But we do need. That's what I'm saying. I would sign a young attacking midfielder behind him to rotate with him for now.
Yeah, we
and
do
then
have that.
eventually
Mason
be the
Mount.
one to take over. I don't think Mason Mount
He's a 10.
Yeah,
he's not.
a 10.
He
I think
kind of
our
is
vision for him
though.
is to be an 8.
He's an 8, man.
Nah,
He
again-
hasn't got the creativity.
but
of
that's
a 10.
that's the
Unless
style
you're-
we're doing.
Unless you're
with
saying like
Bruno.
an Odegaard.
Nah,
But
you know
even
what-
Odegaard, I don't look at Odegaard as a 10 really. I look
wait-
at him more as an 8 now.
Just wait on
for
Shea Lacey.
Arsenal.
Wait on Lacey.
Yeah, Lacey, he's coming. The thing is, I said it before, innit? Like, Sancho, I thought should play in the 10 as our backup. Now I think maybe Ahmad should play in there.
Yeah, I hear it.
Oh, I'm as a shout.
All right, we'll move it on. You've already brought him up. It's double M number 7, Mason Mount. 3,
Come on, man.
2,
Money Maze.
1.
I can't be
I like him.
Middle Eastern Mason Mount and sell him.
Go on, sell
Is
Ryan,
everyone saying
bro.
keep, yeah?
Yeah.
We need to see
He had an
more.
unlucky season,
Yeah,
innit?
we need to
Very
see more,
unlucky,
innit?
man.
Let him play a run a game.
There-
trial,
there's-
Judge.
I like what I see from him when he plays.
He's got energy.
He's got legs, man. His
Yeah.
press is smart and just need to fucking stay fit.
Yeah.
Him and Shaw, whatever they're doing, they need to sort it out.
All right, lads, we're going to take it on away from the midfield, central midfield area, into the wingers now. Obviously, we'll keep Garnacho. Obviously, keep.
Yeah,
no
we'll
need
keep
to do that.
Yeah.
Ahmad, keep.
Keep,
Oh,
yeah.
100% keep.
Want to see more of him, obviously.
Let him cook,
On to
man.
the more debatable section, I guess. We'll start off with Anthony first.
That's not debatable.
3.
That is no.
Hear me out. 3.
Don't do it, son.
What argument do you have,
me out,
man?
hear me
What
out, hear me out.
argument do you
Fuck off.
have,
Hear me out,
man?
hear me out,
No,
hear
there's
me
no
out, hear
hearing
me
you
out,
out,
hear me out.
man.
All right, I'm saying I know he's shit, yeah, but I've got 2 things to back him up for.
You know everyone's shit, but you're keeping everyone.
No, hear me out. Ryan, I was there at Old Trafford, yeah, when he scored the winner
against Barcelona.
Against Barcelona. Oh, you know it.
But that was
man.
like,
I was there. Go watch the vlog as well when he scored the winner against Barcelona. That's 1. 2. This season he turned up.
Go watch the next.
where did he turn up?
No, in one game,
did he
in one
turn up?
game for 1 minute.
He scored
turned up.
against Liverpool.
I was there, Old Trafford, Liverpool. He scored the equaliser against Old Trafford on his right foot, past Van Dijk, and Klopp's goodbye
man.
season.
He's lying. He's lying. He's a sell.
No, I'm saying he shouldn't play ever again for
It's a
United.
sell, it's a
no,
sell, it's a
no,
sell.
hear me out. I'm saying he shouldn't play ever
Bro,
again
that
for
brother
United.
shouldn't play football again, bro.
No.
I've seen better players
Hear
than
me
him
out.
at goals, bro.
Hear me out.
You're better than him, bro.
I know I'm better than a lot of players. I think he shouldn't ever play for United again, but
So why you keep it?
keep him in the background. You know he does that little eyebrow thing. He's good banter. He's good
such a
banter in the
cringe
box.
footballer,
He's
man.
got
Sell him, man.
bro. Klopp's farewell season. He scored on his right
Okay,
foot.
well
against
done, you
Van
done
Dijk.
that, but
Thank you for that.
Because
one
of him,
moment.
we won the FA Cup.
Thank you for. Well, Ahmad scored.
Ahmad
the
was
winner.
the one
Yeah,
that
he
scored the
scored the
winner.
equaliser in the 90th minute.
We were gonna
And
score
he changed that
anyway.
game, by the way.
We
He
were
changed
gonna-
that game, by the
we
way.
were gonna
He
score
played the
anyway.
left back, remember?
We were gonna-
Yeah,
and he cried.
he cried.
And he
Yeah, he
cried
still-
about it.
He still did it.
Bruno
He still
played
did it.
centre back that game. Give Bruno the credit, not fucking Anthony for crying
scored
about
the
playing left back.
equaliser.
Don't give a fuck. That's his
alright,
one moment.
I'm saying give him the Phil Jones lifetime contract.
No,
No,
sell him.
You don't play him, you keep him there in the back.
No.
All right.
he's eating up wages, you
You can't
know.
even sell him.
He's
No one's gonna buy him.
eating up wages.
Terminate the
That-
contract.
If
it's
you
mad.
man will match going fans like me, you'd say keep.
That goal there maybe gave us about 5 million on his thing. So now we're looking at
finish,
15
Salah.
million for him.
Good finish, by the way.
So
now we're looking at
we might get
3
15
million,
mil.
bro.
Yeah, we might get 15 mil for him now. Yeah, Ajax might take him back. So sell him.
Right,
This is the all-time value we're gonna get for him.
All right, we'll move on away from Anthony. I tried for you, Anthony, my guy. Actually, that's not my guy, just in case there's pending allegations on the side. As well.
Yeah, you know he did that shit.
That's fine.
The way he came on the pitch the other day, I know he did that shit.
All right. Star boy, one of my heroes growing up as a United fan, scored 2 goals against Arsenal in his debut. Scored 2 goals against
Growing up,
Midtjylland in
bro,
his
you're
debut.
like 5 years older than him. Fuck you talking about?
Doctor, MBE, OBE, MSc, BSc, MA, BA, Marcus Rashford.
Everything.
3, 2, 1.
Controversial.
Keep.
I'm gonna be the
keep,
one.
keep,
I'm gonna be
keep,
the
keep,
one.
Oh,
keep,
all right.
keep.
First, we're going to come to Haroon. Haroon, why are you on the edge? Or why are you on the fence again?
Again, the reason I'm on the fence.
Flip-flop.
No.
Agendas.
I
Twitter
know.
agendas.
I know how good he can be, but he doesn't show it enough for me. And I feel like if we were to get 80+ mil for him, I would sell him.
That's crazy.
That's not crazy. I would sell him.
You're not
80
get-
mil plus. I would sell him, and I'd sign like Liao.
So why are you on the fence?
Liao
Because it
is
sounds like you're
arse,
so-
man.
I'm on the fence.
Dead.
No.
Liao,
Yeah,
bro.
He's better than Rashford.
Go watch Syria, and this guy stinks it up every. He didn't score for like fucking 6 months.
And he's still,
Twitter
and he
compilations
still,
ruined
and he's
this
still
guy.
got more goals and assists than Rashford this season.
Twitter compilations ruined
Like
this
30. Listen, no. The reason I said keep is similar to Bruno. I think we're in a transition period now. I don't think you should bin your best players now.
But what about him being an academy player, growing up through the
Brother,
academy,
listen
bro?
to me. I respect that. To me, that holds no weight in it.
That's crazy.
It
What-
doesn't.
what?
It-
You're not a United
Bro,
fan.
nah,
then.
I am a United fan. Look, he came from the academy. Fair enough. If you're not good enough, you're not good enough. Like for him,
he's
not
good
not
enough.
for him.
He's good enough to
he
be
is,
United.
No, he is good enough. But you can't keep saying academy as a justification because
No,
we've had some shit ballers.
But he's
come
also
from
good
the
enough.
But
That's
he's
what I'm
good
saying.
enough.
That yeah, but
If we're
I'm judging him on his ability. I don't
But
care.
you
if
know,
he's the academy.
but the thing is, what doesn't make sense to me is we know he's a good player because
Yeah.
you say if you get 80 mil plus, you don't get 80 mil plus for our
Yeah,
players.
of
innit?
course.
And you say you'll go get Liao.
It might
Alright,
even be
Liao's
better for
going to
him.
cost you 100 and something million. Because if Rashford is going for that and you're saying Liao's better, he's not. But if we're saying that, then he's going to cost you 100 and something. So you're and he's barely better. If Liao's better, he's barely better. And we haven't seen him do fuck all in the Premier League. So that's a massive risk when you're going to go and sell someone who you know can get you 10, 15, 20 league goals. You know he could do it.
He could do it, yeah.
And the
I
team
feel
has to, the system has to be right. And if it's not right for Rashford, it's not going to be right for Liao. It's not
No,
going to be
because
right
they're
for
different
whoever.
players. Rashford's not the player he was before in terms of he's not a winger who's going to get on the ball and dribble through 5 man and score a goal. He's not.
But he
like
did
that.
it last year enough
He
times.
didn't do that.
He did do that.
He's got
Did do
2
it.
goals. Like
Barcelona and Arsenal.
that. 2 goals like that. 2, maybe 3 goals like that. But I'm saying,
No.
as in, no, but as
How
in,
many
he's
players
not-
do that more than 2 or 3 times a year?
Loads of players do. No, not as in run past, as in just generally one-on-one with his winger. Most of the time he's not beating.
But he doesn't get to play 1v1. This year he didn't get to play 1v1 because we had
No.
left back.
This year and last year he done the same thing, and we were saying in the group as well. He'll get 1v1 and he'll just run straight into someone and lose the ball.
No, but last year
He's
he was
not
getting
someone-
through players.
No, he's still.
I watched him.
Watch clips.
I
from
watched him
last
against
season.
Liverpool last year.
Last season we were
rip up
gassing.
Trent,
Yeah.
then go and rip
Bro,
up
Ilanga
Konate.
ripped up Trent last season. Man.
Then I
That
watched him
doesn't
do
mean
it
nothing.
Konate. Last year I watched him rip up Ben White bare times. This year I watched him do that.
No.
It's not just he runs.
He's
through-
not-
He doesn't just run into players.
Bro, he runs into man all the time. He's
Yeah,
not.
he
an-
does
he's-
that. He
He's
does
not an
do
elite
that.
dribbler.
He's not an elite dribbler, but he's good enough to beat people off
Again,
the dribble.
and yeah, he's
There's not many
consistent
elite
enough with
dribblers
goal scoring.
in
He's not
world
a consistent creator. I rate Rashford. I know at his best he's very good. It just annoys me that he doesn't show it enough.
Yeah, but that's
And he has.
But
a lot
surely
of
you have to support him through that.
exactly.
I wouldn't
And
even-
again,
I said I would keep him because you're not like for me. I'm not gonna bin. Our aim this season, like I said, should be to lift the floor of the team. In it, Rashford is not one of those players that we have a problem with at the floor.
he's near,
You know he
he's
has a
near the
level.
top.
Yeah. So right now, for that,
So lift it behind him, not
yeah,
him.
Yeah, the priority for me right now would be to bin like the McTominays and that.
I'm saying we need to
make the team better as a whole.
You need to lift
level.
players. If you lift the floor, players like Rashford increase your ceiling.
Yeah,
because
he's a ceiling
because
raiser.
he's one of those guys that when the team's playing well,
He'll play
he's
well.
gonna do well.
Yeah.
So it's for me, it's like when people again, like I say, he gets criticized for things that really aren't in his control. The rest, he should be better,
Yeah.
but the team needs to be better for him to be.
I
better.
agree with that. Yeah, but I don't know, man. He just annoys me sometimes.
No, but
Alright,
the criticism,
let's hear Naib
the
out, 'cause
criticism
you
are
said so,
fair.
yeah?
I said so because, like, just like my opinion, he's a flip-flop player. One season is good, and one season is not good. So, like, I think we've seen enough now, at least 5 seasons, where he hasn't been good. And you're saying
That's not
you're
true.
saying he's
That's
an
not
elite
true.
dribbler. He's not elite
I didn't say he's
dribbler
an elite
anymore.
dribbler. I said there's not many elite dribblers in world football. So what you're saying is you're comparing him to other guys who are.
I think football in general has
Salah's
moved.
not an elite
Well, no,
dribbler.
football
Let
in
Naib
general,
finish,
okay,
let Naib
in
finish,
football
let
in
Naib
general has moved on from that. Everything's it's
Exactly.
all system based. You don't really need a player like Rashford now.
You do.
No, we don't. And we could tell
But do you want
he's
the football
he's
to be
physically
system-based?
deterring as
If
well.
we were to sell-
Physically he's deterring as
Football
well.
is system-based,
He's not
it's
pace.
player-based.
He
But
hasn't
do you
got
want
really.
that? You should
Huh?
have. You should
I
want.
I don't want that. That's
should
the way
want
football's
players
gone.
like Rashford.
Yeah. No. But players like Rashford, you're acting like
But
he's like
if-
someone who
wait,
lifts you off your
guys,
seat. And every
if we
time
were
he
gonna-
gets the ball, he's
Sometimes he does, bro.
not. Sometimes I agree, but he's not like. You don't get players like previously, like Hazard and that, who are going to do that.
Nah, those players
Football
don't
now
exist
is
anymore.
based on
Yeah.
systems. That's what he's saying, and that's true.
And it's true. But what I'm saying is Rashford's not playing in a system. So if we were to sell Rashford, yeah, where do you think he would go? Just ask that. Answer that.
Any club. I think
No.
most
But
clubs
who
would
do you
take him.
think would be going to take him? Because he's not like where we're at. He's not going to.
But let's say
teams left-
PSG is like the
be
most
PSG.
viable option right
It's
now
gotta be
because
PSG.
Okay.
Mbappe's leaving.
PSG.
Whatnot.
So a team that's better than us. So really, he's making.
Are they actually better than
Yeah,
us?
they're better than us. We've just finished
On
eighth.
on paper, are they better than us?
Maybe just a
Yes,
bit.
we just finished
I think
eighth.
they're a
Fair
bit
enough.
better than us.
They go Champions League semi-finals like every year, bro. We just finished eighth. They're better than us.
Cool.
If we the teams that are looking at him in the Premier League are Arsenal and City, like which is crazy. You're saying sell a guy who our rivals
I
who
wouldn't
are
sell
better
him.
than us are looking at.
Yeah, I wouldn't sell
But
him
we're
to a
gonna sell
rival.
I don't think City are looking at him, but maybe Arsenal.
No, they're all looking at.
No,
they're
they
paid. They would take
said
him.
City would have interest, but obviously they know United will never sell.
He will never go.
Get this guy off Twitter as well. I don't know who said that.
Bro, it was fucking Fabrizio who said Pep is a fan
Yeah,
of
some journalists.
Rashford.
Yeah,
Yes.
some journalists are saying that, but
Bro, after we played him, Fabrizio came out and said that because Pep was talking about him.
also on the books as well, like it'll help our wage structure as well. Like he's the highest earner,
That's a good
stuff
point.
like
That's
that.
a good point.
As
We'll
he
make a lot of money from him as well, a pure profit. Think about
I
it.
think right now Rashford's.
And also we have to what
Haroon
Haroon said to move on as well as a club in general. Like
you don't move on from your best players.
it's not about is he our best player?
He's one
Are
of
you
our best
honest?
players.
No, I don't know,
he's,
man.
he's at least top
Third
three.
behind Martinez.
I don't know,
He's
man.
third. He's third
We're
behind
just handing him
He's not-
about.
he's not-
we
he's
we
not on
just
the
handed
level
him.
where people
Just saying he's
say
the most
he is,
disappointing
you know what
player.
I mean?
How can you call him the best player right now?
Like for example, you
Because
mentioned Salah
football
not
isn't
being
based
a-
off
One
one
at a time,
season.
one conversation at a time.
You mentioned Salah not being a good dribbler and all that. Yeah, that's fair enough. But even in Salah, even when Liverpool have off seasons, he's scoring 30 plus goals, bro. You know
obviously
that.
Rashford's not at that level.
Rashford's not. Rashford is a tier below where everyone thinks he is.
No, but I think.
So-
That, I don't.
So
think
if you
he's
sell
on
him,
Salah's
it's not a
level.
big loss.
He's nowhere
though.
near Salah.
I don't think he's on Salah's level. I think
Then
he's
if you
the
sell
level below
him,
that.
it's
So
not
I
a
He
think
might
big
even be
loss.
2 levels below.
I
that,
think
bro.
he's at- yeah,
'Cause
but-
guys like Jared Bowen playing for West Ham, they're more consistent.
There you go.
Less pressure.
yeah, it's different.
Everything
If
goes through
Rashford
Bowen
played,
as well.
if
It's all
Rashford
set up for Bowen.
if Rashford
If you
played
can't
there,
have the pressure of playing for Man United, get out of the club, bro.
but he can because
He
we've seen him
can,
do it.
obviously can.
So then, what are you talking about? Different pressure then? If he doesn't feel
I'm
the
saying
pressure, then
Bowen
he shouldn't.
is probably
It's apples
easier
and
to
oranges.
score for West
Bowen
Ham.
scored in the cup final for West Ham, European
It's
final. bro.
apples
So
and
is
oranges.
Rashford in the Europa League.
He scored in the final.
No, he
Don't do
didn't.
that,
But he
bro.
scored in League Cup final.
My goal, Pogba
He
scored
scored in
in
League
final.
Cup final last year.
Oh yeah, League Cup
Like
final.
he's
yeah. Weghorst assist. Shout out Weghorst.
Shout out, Weghorst.
that's he scored in a Conference League game.
I just
bro.
think he's in danger of becoming a what if player if he doesn't get that consistency down.
I agree with that, but what I'm saying is it shouldn't. People are like sell him, but it should be the club improve so that he can flourish.
Yeah.
It shouldn't be get rid of him. Same way I don't want
I
to get
don't
rid of
know,
Bruno.
man.
You don't get rid of your better players because
I
you're
would
like.
edge
I
keep
think
this.
even saying what if player is disrespectful, bro. He's
It's
like
not.
sixth, he's
100
like
and-
sixth highest goal scorer for
Doesn't
United's
matter.
history.
Yeah,
Sixth.
in Premier League,
Doesn't
it's
matter.
like eighth,
Sixth, yeah.
and he's like 100 and
He could
something
still
goals
be
for
a
United.
what if.
He could be because
Bro, he's
he
only
might never
26,
become
bro.
what he should have
He
been.
could still be a what if.
He could still do.
This is like his
absolute hits.
Yes, I know
ninth
that.
season now.
I'm not saying
If he
can't.
wins
Yeah.
one league title for United, he's United.
That's
legend.
look. There's a
I'm
reason
just saying.
I was in the middle. I would say keep this season because we'll see when the floor's lifted of the team how he plays and how he performs. But again, if he has another shit,
But I think
inconsistent
even
season,
even
next
this year,
season-
yeah, we've been bad. We're better when Rashford is in the team than when he's not in the team. That's how I look at it. Like I feel better
know,
with
man.
Rashford in there because it's another threat.
His stocks are
he's
all-time
He's
low,
a player
man.
that can do something out of nothing, like Bruno.
he
Those
doesn't-
guys.
You know what?
are
Even this
needed.
year, no.
No, even this year, I feel like
I don't feel like that.
Not this
no, but he like the goal against Man City. There's not players in the team that can do that.
I would have been happy to
Out
drop
of
him
him.
in that game and not start him.
Yeah, which would have been crazy. We just wouldn't have scored in that game.
Garnacho would
How do you know? We would have had a
Garnacho played
system.
and didn't
Garnacho
score.
would have brought something.
Garnacho
else to the
played
team.
and
Oh,
didn't
we would have
score.
had Ahmad as well.
Garnacho
Ahmad.
and Ahmad
But it
would
wouldn't
have
have been. It
brought
would have been
something else to the
Anthony.
team.
We would have had a
It would have been
different system.
Anthony.
Yeah, that's a different story.
So
Obviously
what?
Anthony should.
But there was games where Rashford didn't play and Garnacho played and he didn't do.
But that was just a
so
free
we can't
goal.
Just say,
You-
didn't.
That's
Yes,
just a free
because
goal.
it's not just a free goal when he does moments like that throughout the 10 years he's been in the team. He has them
He's
moments
got
in
them
him.
moments in him, yeah.
Him, Garnacho, Bruno, they do have those
Even if he's
moments.
playing shit, like he can
Yeah.
pull something out of the bag.
And that level of player doesn't just come around. You say sell him,
special.
you're gonna go and even if you get 80 million for him, who are you gonna get? Is gonna
replace
cost you.
him,
They're gonna cost you 80 million anyway.
I don't know. We bank on someone cheap and I don't know. Like just
But that's never worked. If you sell
I don't
Rashford,
know,
you're
man.
gonna have to go get a.
No, there's
Olise
players out there that
or-
could potentially do better than Rashford that we
Of
don't.
course.
He's going to sign at least anyway.
Of course, but what I'm saying is, everyone looks at it like, oh, at least. But if he played 19 games this year, he could come to United and flop.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
we said it with most players come to United and flop anyway. So
And if Rashford went elsewhere, he would flourish. Is what I'm
I'm
saying.
just saying
'Cause he would
just-
go to a
Not even
system.
100%, man. You can't. I don't think you can say that.
You can't bank on
100%.
that. Yeah.
I think I can say that
What
comfortably.
teams do you think he would 100% bang at?
PSG definitely.
I think PSG would.
No, I'll say another
PSG,
club.
bro,
In
I
another
think at
league.
Arsenal he would
The
back.
thing is, I don't
At
think.
City,
I
he
don't
would
think he
bang.
would be. As
I
good
think
as
our Premier
Arsenal
League
as he
his Premier League
higher
years
than
are done, man.
I think
Because
Arsenal.
the way Arsenal use Mark, he's a touchline winger. Rashford's not that, bro. He's an
Yeah,
inside
but I
winger.
don't think they would use him that way
Yeah, they use him differently.
because
So
they
what
don't
are they
use
gonna do
Trossard.
with
They don't use Trossard like
They'll
that.
use Rashford
Trossard
to be
comes
their main
inside.
goal
That's
scorer.
because
Yeah.
Trossard is a centre forward. He's not even a winger, bro.
And
If
that's
they
how
have
you use
Rashford,
Rashford.
they use him as their main goal scorer.
Maybe. I don't know. Man.
He'll be
Havertz-
higher up in the middle. on the
Havertz
left.
and them man leave the space for him. to
Yeah,
go in
that's
behind.
what I think. Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, but
because
I don't know
at a
because
team like
most
Arsenal, you're not getting
team
in
playing
by-
against Arsenal are low blocks
Yeah.
anyways. So like
That's a
True,
good
true.
point.
him running
He's
behind
like
that doesn't
He's a
exist anymore.
counter-attacking
Transitional
on the line
player,
player.
yeah.
So he relies on too much on transition.
It's yet to be seen how he will perform in a team that keeps the ball.
Yes,
I
but
hear that.
no, because when we had Van Gaal, we kept the ball, and what he was able to do then is
You're talking
small-
about a
is
teenager
small-
Rashford right now.
Is yes,
That's
but
a
if
different
he's-
Rashford,
If
though.
he's
We
coached,
Let's talk about
What
current
team
Rashford
right
now.
bro?
yeah, but we kept the ball. What he does,
Nah, I don't know,
Five
man.
balls.
what he did there was
12-0 that season.
short bursts into the box. He can do that. It's like Sterling under Pep. The guy's gonna go get you goals because he'll be in position
Yeah,
to score
and
goals.
look where Sterling is now, man. No one talks about him anymore.
Exactly, because he's
And
playing
we're
without
talking
a
about
system.
Rashford right now. The
Because he's
same
playing
way.
without a system. Chelsea have been
I know,
arse.
man.
Sterling is arse. When Sterling was
No,
playing
Pep
with
saw it
Chelsea
through
better than
Sterling.
us,
He's
to be
not
honest,
the same guy.
true,
Lads,
but
lads,
Sterling's
lads.
still shit.
All right, lads. So you said sell Rashford, yeah?
Crazy.
Just for
Ryan
pure profit, man.
That's crazy.
Business.
Me and Ryan to
Go
keep.
invest in who? Man can't even tell me who's gonna buy it.
Anthony Gordon, bro.
Fucking Anthony Gordon, bro.
Good player though, Gordon, but
He's a Liverpool fan. When you gonna bring him to a fucking?
He's not a Liverpool fan, is
He's
he?
a Liverpool fan.
Right.
so yeah, sell, keep. Haroon's on the edge. On the
I'll
fence.
I'll say keep this season, but for me, if next season is similar to this in terms of like he gets under 10 goals, then
Yeah, but then we're having a different discussion.
yeah,
All right, lads. Let's move it on. Rasmus Højlund or keep.
keep.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Keep.
We got one final. Oh, so Ahmad, did we say that already?
Keep.
All right. One final name. He's already left.
Jaden.
But
Who?
would you have kept? Oh, I forgot
You've
about him.
got Sancho.
What about Jadon, bro?
You talking about
Sancho.
Martial? Keep, bruv. Martial.
We'll come back to him later. All right, Jadon Sancho.
Sell him.
3,
Yo.
2, 1.
What a rubbish
Get rid
player,
of that
man.
bum.
He's so
Everyone
rubbish.
says so.
Yeah, fuck
Yeah,
that
bro.
guy,
He's
man.
Yeah,
so
rid of
rubbish.
that.
Huh? Because he's fucking shit.
He's not good enough.
The Sancho brothers, by the way.
Fuck off with that.
Sancho
Man bought us a
brothers.
Sancho shirt.
Yeah,
and
what's
now
your-
goes
what's
to
your
Sancho
excuse?
brothers.
They all bought a Sancho shirt and wore that shirt 3 times to
I've never
goals.
won it.
I wore it to goals 2 weeks ago.
I never won it. It's in the bin.
You
right
bought a
now.
Sancho shirt every season.
He
They
bought us a
bought
Sancho
him.
He
shirt.
bought us it, bro.
They bought it.
It's on the pod. You can go and see it.
You see him handing it to us, bro.
Them two inside bought on the same
Listen,
day.
Mad.
Get him.
Now, I respect the,
It's a fucking large as well. Like it's not even my size.
You know what's mad as well? After that one Champions League performance, everyone's trying to gaslight
Dead.
everyone saying, "Oh, he's been so good."
He's a
all
dead
this and,
baller,
Oh,
man.
United are missing out, bruv. He's
Nah, hey,
shit.
you know what? He's such a baller. Dortmund can't pay us.
You
man.
know what? Yeah,
Can't-
fair.
he's a
40 mil, man.
baller, bro. Got you to
Even-
that Champions
even
League.
yesterday,
After that,
final.
Sham-
He was
shambolic
shit, bro.
performance.
Nothing.
He's got 17 or like 20 games now and 2 goals and like 1 assist, bro. I don't want man.
He's
acting
got the
like
same
he's
stats as
good.
Anthony since January.
Anthony's got better stats, bro.
Yeah, but you know what?
Can we just also say you man did gas him up? Yeah.
No, we
You
said
he
he
was
has
sick.
good potential.
No, you said he was sick.
I never once said he is
Beginning of the
sick.
season, you said he was
did-
sick, bro.
I
In
didn't even,
pre-season, he was good.
I didn't even want him when we signed him. I said at the time, obviously I didn't know that Greenwood was a scumbag, but I said our front three should have been at the time like Rashford, Martial, and Greenwood.
All right.
I didn't want
so
Sancho
we're selling,
on
yeah.
Yeah, selling.
Yeah, man.
course,
Get rid.
man. Course, man.
You just put his name out. I forgot about him. Greenwood.
Sell.
I think the club already made a decision.
Well, actually,
yeah.
let's just take that away from everyone here because just in case someone says something dodgy.
Yeah.
I don't even say that in dodgy, bro.
Oh, All right.
Bin him.
Final. Would you say Holland? Keep obviously. Final name on the list. He's already left the club actually, but would you have extended? It's Tony Marshall FC.
Yeah, keep. I love that. Hey, I'm cropping that.
No, it's an accident.
I'm cropping that.
Screenshot that.
I'm cropping that. I knew you
That
was
was
Martial
accident. That was
FC,
accident.
bro.
Tony Marshall.
That was an accident.
No one will ever forget that goal he scored.
I'll
Juve
give
away
it.
Champions League semi-final.
Facts. When he twisted up everyone.
Was that your favourite moment of Martial?
No.
Every
goal of Martial's better.
I think it's his debut,
first
innit?
goal.
The first goal,
You know
bro.
my
FA
favorite
Cup goal.
My
The
favorite
first one's my favorite.
Everton
My
goals.
favorite Martial moment, yeah, is when he smiled when Rashford scored. I love how them two love each other. My guys, man. Yeah, you know what? Actually, get
It's
rid of
sad,
Rashford
man,
as well
it's
now. If Martial's gone, Rashford might as well go too, man.
All right, that was player keeper sale for Manchester United 23-24 season. If you agree, if you don't agree, if you disagree, let us know in the comments. Who would you keep? Who would you sell? Would you keep Anthony, Maguire, and would you sell Onana? If you agree with me, let me know. Obviously,
No one's agreeing with
I
you,
got
bro.
the most ball knowledge here. Obviously, you guys
Your
already
ball
know.
knowledge stinks. Man said keep Anthony.
This guy looked deep into the camera and said, "Keep Anthony, bro."
Respect me for my opinion. Yeah, stay off Twitter like
90
these guys.
million, bro. You're on Twitter more than anyone. Go follow his account and see how much he
At
tweets.
BTL Pods, by the
Go
way.
how much he tweets,
At
bro.
BTL Pods. Make sure you like the video. Make sure you subscribe. Stay tuned for the next videos. We've got Eric Ten Hag in or out very soon.
Hey, Martial, come Legends League, G.
Thanks.
Between the lines.